Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to be working on part 5 of the series. We actually might even get the car started today. I picked up an energy suspension end links for the sway bars. I'll be installing those today. I'm also going to be working on doing an oil change and do the transmission fluid, oil and filter, and like I said, I'll be working on installing the front end links, all that fun stuff. So like I said, there's no reason why we can't get it started today. I do have a reason why I can't drive it. It's because the brake lines are being worked on. I'm trying to reconfigure some brake lines and stuff like that, but I'm definitely gonna try and start it up today. So here we go. All right, guys, we changed the oil, put the filter on. Everything looks good. Now I filled up the tranny. Everything looks good there. I'm gonna move on to installing the hot side boost tube and putting the other lower intercooler pipe on. And like I said, we're definitely gonna start it up today. So here we go. All right, guys, this is the progress I made. I got the intercooler pipe in up here, all tagged, clamped down. The intercooler pipe is in. Got that in. Got the trans fluid in, like I said. What I want to move on to now is replacing the end links on each side. These ones and these, and then going on and doing the backs as well, because I just don't have any from the swap. So we're going to be installing those today as well. I'll try bringing you guys along with me. So here we go. All right, guys, here we go. This one in here like this. Kind of tricky if you don't do it all the time. This one here. Hand on it. It's hard on two hands. Alright, put that one on there. I don't think something's right. Hang on, guys. Alright, let me figure this out. I'll get back to you. Alright, guys, I got him in. It took some fighting with to get him in, and I don't know. I got him in now. It didn't go smoothly. Just tighten down a little bit now. Alright. Yeah, it didn't go as smoothly as I wanted it to go, but we got him in. Now, got both sides in. And now we're gonna move on to the front ones. They should be a lot easier to do. All right, we're gonna go with these ones right here. Here we go. All right, guys, here we go. I'm gonna try and knock this front one loose. Apparently it's been on there for quite some time. Let me get the impact on. There she goes. It's been on there for a while. like since 2002. All right, take that out of there. All that crap and junk. All right, guys, same thing on this side. Let's see what we got. That's off. Now on to installing the new ones. Put you on time lapse for this side. There's your partner work if anybody's interested. We're doing the front ones. Open these guys up here. All right, here we go. Time lapse. All right, guys, there it is. Both of them are in, top and bottom. There they are. I just gotta tighten them down. We're all good to go. I got the boost tube in. That's in. Next, I'm gonna move on to putting the vacuum lines in the car, and potentially even start it up if all goes accordingly. All right, guys, got most everything hooked up. Now we're gonna move on to installing the factory vacuum lines into the car, and see how far we get. I mean, I'm not far from starting it up. I didn't install these vacuum lines and then put the battery in, and we'll give it a crank. All right, guys, here's an update. We're gonna move on to just removing this stuff off the tips. I'm getting ready to probably try and start it up. See how it goes. See how it sounds. All right. I don't want this stuff like baking on the tips. All right, that's all off. Now it's a matter of just putting the battery in. I'm still missing the intake. I was waiting for it to show up today, and it doesn't look like it's gonna show up today. So, got the blow-off valve all mounted up. Vacuum lines are all going in the right spots. Like I said, I'm missing a bracket for the intake. Should go over here about somewhere, something like this. Hang out right here. I might make a bracket. I'm not sure, but yeah. Now we got the terminals on. I didn't tighten them down, they're just sitting there for now, but all right, I'm gonna check back with you guys as soon as I hop in the car and not essentially start it, but just turn on the dash and see what lights we have and read the codes. All right, guys, here we go. We're gonna turn on this key, stop that chiming, bring out the old GoPro, Predator. I'm gonna go to diagnostics, trouble codes, see what we got. Show trouble codes. What are we working with here? Gotcha. Oh, wait, a whole list. Idle air controller, okay. ECM power, evaporator emissions, heater, intake air temp sensor. Wow. Evaporator emissions. Wow. All kinds of fun stuff. Idle air control. All right, we can fix that. Got a whole list here. ECM, PCM power, relay, sense circuit. Jeez, got our homework to do here. Emissions, O2 sensor. Yep. That's the upstream O2 sensor. I'll make sure that's plugged in. Should be. I'll take a look at it. Intake air temperature, we got that plugged in. Another evap code. Alright, so we'll clear them, see what happens. I mean, they come right back, but whatever. And then let me just go out and make sure that the upstream O2 sensor is plugged in. I think it is. Or if it's bad, that's not a big deal, easy to change. Where is it here? Nope, not plugged in. It'll help if you plug in the O2 sensor, right? Here we go. There we go, one down. All right, so I'm gonna scan through the codes a little bit more. I'm gonna try cranking it. I'll get right back to you. All right, guys, we got it started up. Got the intake on here. Apparently the wrong injectors are in the car. I changed out the ignition, and it's running super rich. Gotta change out the right injectors. The exhaust is super loud. Louder in person. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Like I said, we're missing a couple odds and ends in the car. You know, I have the wrong injectors in the car. I have the purple injectors. I have to get the stage 1 injectors to coincide with the ECU that's in the car. I'm missing a little bit of 3/8 line here. I'm gonna button down the intake, like I said. I'm gonna make a bracket for it to mount the solenoids right here, like that. And then missing the heat shield, that just missing little things. Timing belt cover. You know, like I said, it's not far from being a complete running car. It ran really loud. The idle air controller was bad. I got a code for that, so I swapped that out. Gonna get a new one of those, a brand new one from Mopar. Got to get new plugs and new wires. And then other than that, I mean, the car was running good. I mean, for what it is. Finally got to start the car today, so we're definitely getting there. It's a matter of sourcing all these little parts now that make the job complete. That's where we're at with it. I mean, the insides all together. I just got to put the center console in, and that's it. But the car ran good. You know, I read the trouble codes. Just a matter of figuring out the trouble codes now. I might got to get a new upstream O2 sensor and stuff like that. But the car ran, and I should definitely have the valve cover and the intake manifold this week to put on the car. And also going to pick up a front DC Sports sway bar for the front, put that on, and other than that, that should be about it. But like I said, please subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Instagram @BoostGangs, and I'll catch you guys next time.